Alright, people, so I want to talk about this Donald Trump lewd comment scandal here, which is really no scandal at all. So a bunch of people, mainly on the left, some on the right, are faking like they're so mad about Donald Trump. Oh, he said some dirty words 11 years ago in what was supposed to be a private setting, which wasn't supposed to be recorded, by the way. So he said, you know, he was admiring how hot this girl was and said, you know, you just have to grab them by the pussy and they let you do what they want because you're famous. So you could argue he was talking about sexual assault, but then, you know, you got Anderson Cooper, you know, saying, oh, you know, you talk about sexual assault, you know, you're sexually assaulting them, Donald. You know, he's acting like Donald Trump has sexually assaulted women, which is totally false. You know, that's funny. He asked Donald Trump if he has assaulted women. Why don't you ask Bill Clinton that same question, media? Huh? You never asked Bill Clinton about that. Why don't you ask Hillary Clinton about her, you know, again, Bill Clinton's rape victims say that Hillary has bullied them and smeared them. Why don't you ask about that, Anderson Cooper? Why don't you ask about the, you know, Hillary's caught on tape laughing about getting a rapist off who raped a girl when she was 12 or 13 years old, raped a young girl, and then Hillary is caught laughing on tape about how this guy passed a polygraph test, and then she got this rapist off, you know, and this rapist didn't really get punished the way he should have. And Hillary's caught laughing at this girl. Hillary smeared this girl and ruined her life in a lot of aspects. So, you know, you got the media going bonkers, you know, flipping out about this whole scandal. You know, oh, Trump said this. Well, Clinton did this. Hillary Clinton actually did shit like smear the rape victims of Bill Clinton. She smeared you know, she defended a rapist in court and laughed about how getting a rapist off and how the rapist, you know, actually passed the polygraph test and that, you know, so now she doesn't really believe in polygraph tests, and it's all funny to her, you know. I mean, what a sick person. But yet the media just bombards this whole fact of what Donald Trump said. You know, guys, you know, this is the whole thing about sex, you know, about women. You know, this is how guys act. You know, they're acting like, oh, I think Clinton said in the debate, oh, Trump actually rates women 1 to 10. Who the fuck doesn't? Who the fuck doesn't rate women on their looks? Because I do. I think everybody watching this video does. Oh, Trump said a woman had a big ass. Well, who the fuck doesn't look at women's asses and women's boobs? I mean, come on. This is just ridiculous. Trump's a normal guy. This is one of his appeals to me. This is not a negative to me, in my opinion. This is a positive because he's actually a real person. He acts like a real guy. He's not like these politicians who, you know, don't swear, don't talk like a normal person. He's a normal guy. And normal people talk about sex. You know, normal people on the golf course might say, hey, you know, I want to bang that secretary at the office. She's fucking hot as shit. You know, normal people say, you know, that girl's hot. I want to have sex with her. That's what normal guys say when they're talking. Hey, I want to bang my teacher. She's fucking hot. That's what normal people fucking say when they're with each other. That's how normal guys talk. And then when you're around women, you don't say that shit, though. You treat them with respect. You know, you might say, yeah, I'd really like to fuck that person. I'd really like to have sex with that person. But when you're around women, you do treat them with respect. And as you see, when Trump got off the bus, he did treat the woman with respect. And, you know, while people might say that shit, yes, you know, actions speak louder than words. You know, you might say some shit, but then when you're around the girl, you treat her with respect. And some people might not do that, but like I said, when Trump got off the bus, he did treat the girl with respect. So I mean, it's just so. I mean, they're just attacking Trump here for being a normal guy. Oh, he said somebody was ugly. He called somebody fat. Oh my god. Oh my god. He said he might have called the beauty pageant girl Miss Piggy. Oh, really? Wow, that's really bad. Yeah, that's oh my god. Yeah, that's the biggest issue on hand right now. We got ISIS chopping people's heads off. We got a dead out of control. We have people rioting every fucking week in the streets like maniacs. Oh, but we gotta focus on Trump calling somebody Miss Piggy. I mean, I'm sure every fucking person in the world pretty much has a lot of shit they say in private that they would not want, you know, parents, would not want teachers, would not want even some friends, would not want their bosses hearing. And that's why that's why you're supposed to have privacy. You know, and I hope that there's not some fucking camera, you know, in my car right now recording me, because I would not want the shit I'm saying to be heard, you know, by some people. I mean, what I say in private, I don't, you know, or have private conversations with friends, I don't want that being heard. You know, like, for example, if you're, you know, if you're in school and you're talking, oh, you know, that librarian's really hot, would you have... So I apologize, people. I got a phone call which ended my video, but I got to resume. Like I was saying, you know, if you're in school and you say, oh, you know, would you have sex with that teacher or that librarian? And, you know, that's just how guys talk. I mean, in a way, a lot of guys are too obsessed with sex. Yes, but I mean, that's just how guys talk. And like I said, actions speak louder than words. And look at the actions of Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. And, you know, in the world of politics, it's like everybody's holding Trump to this fine standard. Like what, you know, like all these pundits out there talking about how bad Trump is, you know, especially targeting the males. I mean, what, have you not watched pornography? Have you not fucking looked at a woman and think, wow, she's hot, or she's attractive, or she has a nice ass, or she has a nice rack? You know, have you not wanted to, you know, have sex with one of your coworkers? Or you know, shit like that. You know, but meanwhile, in the you know, in rap culture, you know, in music culture, in movie culture, there's all this horrible things happening. You know, all these rappers talking about drugs and sex and all this horrible shit, but nobody talks about that. It's all about Donald Trump. Yeah, oh my God, he swears. Oh, how about Miley Cyrus? She swears too, but nobody talks about her. You know, she's supposed to be a role model to women, isn't she? I'm just so sick of all these attacks against him. Now, what he said, I mean, it wasn't, you know, to be quite honest, it was, you know, a little bit, you know, I'm thinking, you know, it kind of is bad, because I wouldn't really go that far in conversations as to, you know, say that, you know, I'd grab a girl by the pussy. I mean, it might have been a little far. This might just be taken out of context too, but the fact of the matter is, it's just words. It's all he just said it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it like Bill Clinton. He didn't do it like Hillary Clinton. So it's just so, and the media just obsesses over it. And they don't even talk about the many crimes of Hillary Clinton, which are 1,000,000 times worse than this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And they act like, oh, you know, everybody's a fucking saint. You know, Donald Trump is so much worse. Everybody's a fucking saint. You know, nobody likes sex. You know, guys don't like sex. Guys don't talk like that. You know, and the fact of the matter is, you know, if you go to a bar or a golf course with guys, or, you know, you're just sitting somewhere having lunch, that's how guys talk. I mean, not all the time, but, I mean, you're just sitting back and you're like, oh, you know, you say shit that you wouldn't do, you know, too. You know, you exaggerate. You know, you're just joking around, having a good time. You're having a laugh. And you say something that you wouldn't do, but, you know, you're just saying it to be funny or whatever the fuck. And, again, private conversation this was not supposed to be recorded. And I think the crimes of Hillary Clinton, and as you see the WikiLeaks come out showing that she wants a totally open border. She has a public and private opinion on issues, and then she somehow fucking like says, "Oh, I was talking about Abraham Lincoln." What the fuck? You know, so she's using Abraham Lincoln to cover her lie. I mean, this is just totally ridiculous. They do not hold Hillary to the same standard as they do Trump. I mean, so get ready. These next 30 days are going to be fucking just crazy ass shit. They're already crazy. And we'll see what the fuck happens. Expect some fucking phony poll numbers to come out. Oh, you know, NBC News poll, CNN ORC poll shows Trump 20,000 points down after this scandal. Oh, but we did poll 90% Democrats and 10% Republicans. I mean, so expect some shit to come out here. The LA Times poll still has Trump up by 3 points. So that's a good thing. But there you go, people. This scandal is bullshit. There are much more important things to talk about. And all this really reaffirms is that Trump is a normal human being. Now, if it comes out that he raped somebody, that would be a separate issue. But there is no evidence that he did that. All the evidence with rape is concerned with Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. So there you go, people.